Hello everyone, my name is Alihar and you are watching TecTalk. So, in today's episode, we are going to talk about artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? What is its history? What are the impacts of artificial intelligence on our daily life or generally in our society? And what are the perspective of artificial intelligence in the modern world? Because as we know that AI is one of the fast emerging field in the world. John McCarthy, a pioneering computer scientist and founder of artificial intelligence, wrote several papers on the topic throughout his life. So he defines artificial intelligence in the following words. It is the science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. It is related to similar task of using computers to understand human intelligence, but AI does not confine itself to biologically observable methods. Artificial intelligence is a specialty within computer science that is concerned with creating intelligence program that can replicate human intelligence and problem solving abilities. They do this by taking huge amount of data from the previous stored data, process it, and try to figure out patterns or streamline the patterns that can help us predict something in the future. So AI is basically nothing but trying to find out patterns from the past data. It may sometimes feel that artificial intelligence is a recent development in technology. After all, it's been there for the past several years, right? But in reality, the groundwork for artificial intelligence began in the 1900s. Although the biggest strides weren't made until 1950s, but the groundworks or the use of artificial intelligence right now in the modern world could not be possible without the work of the experts in the early days of artificial intelligence, like in the early days of 1900s. In the early 1900s, there were a lot of media created that centered around the idea of artificial humans. So much so that scientists of all sorts started asking the question, is it possible to create artificial brain? Some creators even made some version of what we now call robots, and the word robot was coined in the Czech play in 1921. Though most of them were relatively simple, but there were the concept of moving robots, moving artificial humans. These were steam powered for the most part, and some could make facial expressions and even walk. The idea of artificial intelligence goes back to thousands of years to ancient philosophers considering questions of life and death. In ancient times, inventors made things called automatons, which were mechanical and moved independently of human intervention. And the word automaton comes from the ancient Greek, which means acting on one's own will. One of the earliest records of the word automaton comes from 1400 BCE and referred to mechanical pigeons that were created by a friend of Plato. Many years later, one of the most famous automatons was created by Leonardo da Vinci around the year 1495. So if we track the history of artificial intelligence in a hierarchical way, it would look like this. In 1921, Czech playwright Karel Čapek released a science fiction play, Resumus Universal Robots, which introduced the idea of artificial people, which he named robots. This was first known use of the word. In 1929, Japanese professor Makoto Nishimura built the first Japanese robot named Suku, if I pronounced it right. In 1949, computer scientist Edmund Callis Berkeley published the book Giant Brains or Machines That Think, which compared the newer model of computers to human brain. In 1950, um, Alan Turing published Computer Machinery and Intelligence, which proposed a test of machine intelligence called the imitation game. In 1952, a computer scientist named Arthur Samuel developed a program to play checkers, which was the first to ever learn the game independently. In 1955, again, John McCarthy held a workshop at Dartmouth on artificial intelligence, which is the first use of the word and how it came into popular usage. Moving on, in 1979, the American Association of Artificial Intelligence, which is now known as the Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence, was founded. Moving faster ahead, in 2018, a Chinese tech group called Alibaba's language processing AI beat human intellect on a Stanford reading and comprehension test. In 2019, Google's AlphaStar reached Grandmaster on the video game StarCraft 2, outperforming all but only 0.2% of human players. In 2020, OpenAI started beta testing ChatGPT 3, a model that uses deep learning to create code, poetry, and other such language writing tasks. While not the first of its kind, it is the first that creates content almost indistinguishable from those created by humans. And then in 2021, OpenAI developed DALL-E, which can process and understand images enough to produce accurate caption, moving AI one step closer to understanding the visual world. Let's talk about the impact of this technology, artificial intelligence, in our society. Artificial intelligence can dramatically improve the deficiencies in our workplaces and can augment the work which humans cannot do. When AI takes over repetitive and dangerous tasks, it frees up the human workforce to do work they're better equipped for. Tasks that improve creativity and empathy, among others. If people are doing work that is more engaging for them, it could increase happiness and job satisfaction. With better monitoring and diagnostic capabilities, artificial intelligence can dramatically influence the healthcare. One estimate from McKinsey predicts that big data could save in medicine and pharma up to $100 billion annually. Our society will get countless hours of productivity with just the introduction of autonomous cars down the road. And AI influencing the traffic congestion on the road will increase time that people can use in spending quality times with their family, with their friends and society. Currently, it is believed that the introduction of artificial intelligence will have people jobless in the market. But I would say that AI can have more positive impacts than negative impacts in the society, especially in job market. However, I believe that AI can significantly contribute in the following fields. Generally, ATM did not reduce the number of bank tellers that resulted in more teller jobs as convenience of cash drew customers to bank. Banks expanded their locations and hired tellers to handle ATM jobs couldn't accomplish. A humanoid robot in Tokyo's newest cafe are another example of how robot can make life easier. The Down Avatar Robot Cafe in Nihonbashi, Tokyo, employs robot waiters to serve guests. You might think that people will lose their employment because of these robot servers, but the story behind them is heartwarming. The robots are operated by real people, including disabled workers who cannot leave their homes due to physical limitations, seniors who cannot work long hours, and single parents who require at home child care assistant. So this is how AI-enabled robots can help, disabled people and old people gain respect in society. AI can have a drastic impact in medical science. The potential benefits of artificial intelligence in medicines are actively being researched. The medical industry has a large amount of data that they may use to construct healthcare-related predictive modeling. In some diagnostic scenarios, AI is proven more effective than physicians. For example, lung cancer, AI-enabled systems can provide early warnings of certain disease that human physicians cannot provide. Many corporate leaders are concerned about cybersecurity, especially given the expected increase in cybersecurity incident in 2020 and 2021. During the pandemic, hackers targeted those who worked from home and less protected technological equipment and used less protected technological equipment and Wi-Fi networks. In cybersecurity, AI and machine learning will be critical technologies for detecting and anticipating threats. Given its ability to analyze vast amount of data and forecast and detect fraud, AI could be a crucial tool in the field of cyber security and financial security. Artificial intelligence can significantly impact the job search process. An automated application tracking system can reject up to 75% of resumes before a person goes through them. A while back, recruiters had to spend a significant amount of time sifting through resumes to find qualified applicants. According to LinkedIn data, a recruiter can spend 23 hours reviewing resumes for a single successful job. On the other hand, AI powered systems are increasingly doing resume scanning. In 2018, 67% of recruiters said that AI made their job easier. Employers may use artificial intelligence to process your application, such as HireV. As a result of those, there is no reason why you shouldn't take advantage of similar technology like JobScan, JobSeeker, and Resi. So, to cap this video, artificial intelligence is not in the future, it is in the present. Artificial intelligence is impacting every bit of life. So, that's why we have to be ready for this revolution, especially in Pakistan. Many organizations and institutions in Pakistan are working to introduce artificial intelligence in Pakistan. So, if you want to be a part of this game, we really have to adopt this modern revolution. We really need to be ready for this revolution. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.